Okay, this is going to be a 2-pack of Apocalypse's stage from Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. There's also a Cyber Akuma variant, which I'll explain in a second. It's built off Kung Fu Man's stage mostly, but XSlaught's assets are in there to some extent, and even Doorhenge's assets, which I'll explain. Okay, so like there was like 7 versions of the stage on like Mugen Archive, but like almost every one of them had some kind of issue. The closest one to being perfect was probably XSlaught's, but he did have one little minor issue, which made me kind of use Kung Fu Man's instead. So like XSlaught's version had mostly the correct color fade here, or at least it seemed to be, but it lost some of the sprites off the side, or at least I'm pretty sure Kung Fu Man didn't just magic those extra sprites on the side into existence. Like, you can barely see them, but if it's faked, it's some really great fakery. But so yeah, like you can see more to the right here on like Kung Fu Man's, but Kung Fu Man had a bunch of errors besides that. Like, his floor was sliding. Fixed that. It was really weird too. Like, it's not even a parallax floor. He should have just had it at 1-1. It feels like it must have been just a straight oversight. Anyway, fix that. Now the like floor isn't on the same delta as the background. Also, Kung Fu Man had like a seam here under the pictures that flash in the background. I just extended each picture like 100 pixels and filled the bottom color in so it covers it. So that's covered. Now, when I said I got borrowed Doorhenge has like an X-Men versus Street Fighter stage, and I took like his little animation clips of this guy pounding the tube up here on the left. I think it's Forge, I'm not sure. And there's also a guy pounding the tube over here on the right. Those weren't in the original version, so I like cut out Doorhenge's pieces and like repalleted them and plugged them up there. It may not even be source accurate. It's possible they took those animations out of Marvel vs. Superheroes vs. Street Fighter from the X-Men one, which would be a serious downgrade. But when I was looking at the footage, I didn't see them animate. I just saw them through the color flicker. But yeah, I went up there, repalleted them so they'd matched with this version of the stage. Put those up there. Like, I just, even if it was source accurate, I just like them being animated, so I made animated versions. There was a bunch of, like, rectangles. Okay, so let's go to the Cyber Akuma version for a second. So this is the Cyber Akuma alt, and the only real difference is that the, like, characters from the foreground are removed so you can see the characters in the background here. That seems to be the only difference between the two stages. But, speaking of the stuff I did here, now that you can see back here, there was a bunch of like rectangles and stuff just like cut out of the background. So I plugged those all up, and there was a bunch of, yeah, like a bunch of rectangular like discolorations, like someone just like random rectangles cut out and they're the wrong color. And like they're even cut into different animation. Even Storm herself had a bunch of little like rectangular color discolorations cut out of her. Tried my best to like repalette all those back in to like so it matches and looks nice, but I may have missed something. Oh damn, I just found something I missed. I'll patch that up before release. But yeah, there's like little rectangles cut out of the background. Plug those all up. They're all over here too. Little rectangles cut out. Plug those up. Yeah, just stuff like that. So yeah, like, even if it's like source accurate, if you have a bunch of weird discolorations in the art that look like it was hacked up, I don't want it to look hacked up, so I'll fix it even if it's not source accurate. So yeah, mine is going to be a little more improved than source accurate. But so yeah. Got Apocalypse's stage, Cyber Akuma stage, and I'm going to do one more release of this Apocalypse thing from the other creator, because it has like, there's like a green version out there that has different characters in the background, so I'm going to do that, but that's it for this 2-pack.